Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Lumi, your host, and we are back on War Thunder. Now, I'm going to stick with the Italians, and it's going to be the FIAT 6614 today, as well backed up by the M36B1. Now, on the plane side, some things have changed. We still have the C205N2, but we get joined by a German plane, the Bf109G14, but the AS version. Now, everything's basically the same from as far as I can see. Same amount of armor. You have the same distribution of things. You have the same weaponry even. Maybe actually some Italian modification, I'm not sure. The only thing that I've seen has changed is that instead of the Daimler-Benz DB605 ASM 12-cylinder inline engine, the Germans have the same thing but just remove the S. And what changes is that it has a little bit more max power, both for takeoff as well, but the max speed is actually higher on the Bf109 because you can actually have a max speed that is at a higher height. So at 7,000 meters you get 646. For the German variant of the Bf109G14, you actually, if you look at the card, you get 622 but at 5,500 meters. So that's basically the difference. Otherwise the armor is the same, the guns are the same, the 151 and the 131, just the engine. As you can see, the S is missing. You get a bit more max power. The mass of the engine is the same at 720 kilograms, and you get the same machine guns and the same cannon. So yeah, it's just, I guess it's the tweaks that make the difference. So let's get right into battle. Take out the FIAT or the M36. We'll see whichever fits best the battle. Now, given that it's Vietnam, I feel like the FIAT is gonna be coming up. I'm almost certain. This thing can do some pretty fun stuff. Yesterday I had a game with it on, is it Eastern Front, I think, and it was, people just couldn't see me. And I actually liked how the Hesh was performing. I was down tiered, I must say, because the moment you start encountering T29s and T34s and T30s with this, you actually have a bit of a worse time because it's not as easy to pen them. But as long as you get like Jumbos, Shermans, M18s, the M18s, they just cannot understand that something on the battlefield is faster than them. I got like so many M18s that just didn't consider there would be someone in that position when they got there. It was ridiculous. I may actually just get back onto the game and just show you the replay because it was incredibly fun. Let's see if we can reproduce that. To me, it basically meant the redemption of this vehicle because I hadn't really seen it perform any good. But now I also know its weaknesses. I know I cannot aim leftwards because then it will be on top of this cupola and cannot aim downwards. I know the gun turns very slowly, so I tend to aim as much forwards as possible and then use my tank to guide my gun rather than the other way around. So that's all things I try and pay attention to now. I think here it's not too deep. We can actually cross over. I don't want to go straight for C. I want to actually go into town, maybe a bit further back into town and flank the guys. We have the speed, we don't have the armor. Oh, I like all of these floating motorcycles, totally realistic. I mean, I've been in Vietnam, that's totally what happens. Here we go, we have our first target already there. May actually pause it on the bridge just for spotting's sake. If I see him, I spot him. For our team, he should start moving either out. We're gonna actually range find that tree. There we go. A BT. How cute. That's 600 meters. It could deal some damage to me, but I don't have to worry where I'll shoot. I have him spotted, so I don't know if my team will engage. He's going into town. The left hand I get. Or maybe I just wait for him. There's a tank here. Right behind me. He's gonna see me. If not, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna try and turn the gun. That's good. That's a very good shot. Can't move and his turret is kind of out. The gunner is back online. Okay, gun back forwards now. Nope, nope. Someone else coming. This is, I mean, I feel like I'm with my pants down because I'm kind of backwards. It seems to be working. I don't know if he stopped or if he continued further. Pretty sure it's the BT. Oh, brilliant. We got the bridge, we got the track. Hopefully there's no BT. Gonna try and find him, because he must be somewhere. We're gonna do a quick sweep. Just in case. That BT isn't dead. If I would be him, I would have gone all the way. Okay, nothing so far. We're gonna get back. We're gonna go to see. But that BT must be somewhere. Yeah, that was a plane I was hearing. Yeah, planes can really shred us very, very quickly, so we've got to pay attention to that as well. Have to keep mobility going. Not even stopped. I'm gonna avoid the bridge because for some weird reason there's a bug. It makes it just as slow. It doesn't really matter, and I'm not as exposed. Taylor 2 seems to have trouble. Yeah, there we go. It's like running around without armor. But we're gonna take the BF-109 out for a revenge kill here. It's stock, but we should have a better BR than whatever that thing was. Big trees are never very high on the food chain. I'm gonna keep altitude. I can see him, he's flying right there. Don't know if the video on YouTube is good enough. Got another BF-109 up. Big 3 got the BF-109, seriously. Okay, now I lost them though. Too much detail on the background. I'm gonna start climbing until I see him again. Seems to be running stealth ammo. Okay, now I see him. He's there. We are diving very fast on them. That was stupid. That was, but it's the first time I'm playing such a strong BF-109, and damn, those things dive quickly. You need to have like very fast reaction times with these. You don't have a lot of time on target, and to me, that's another lesson learned. I'm glad I got the kill. The death I could have avoided, but I need to. It's every time you have a new stock tank, something you haven't played before, you learn new things. And to me, that's just part of the process. You pay for your lessons, basically. What I don't get is how we are losing everything. How our team is not bringing the performance that should be on the field. Yeah, yeah. I would have gotten it if it weren't for the plane. There was no one on C, so just a pity. Really a big shame. But we're gonna go there next. Obviously, having a slow vehicle in a massive map, that's always what you want. And you know, there's like this version of the map with only this capture and these two spawns, or similar spawns. And every single time this side gets there earlier, because they got streets. You have to go through whatever, but it's not a fast and easy progression. It's nice too that just fired. It sounded close. There he is. Got the gunner, I'll take that. I would have enjoyed having the engine as well. Retreating. We bounced, but our entire thing is gone. Is that more than one guy? Oh, there's the BT. Damn it, that was too twitchy. Okay, his gunner came back really quick. We cannot stay here. He's gonna have a long reload. We're gonna get and hide, because retreating is gonna get us. I'm worried about the BT coming after us. Oh, okay. Is it now new that whenever your gun gets broken, it automatically looks like that? Because it used to be like you had to fire for it to activate. I mean, this type of model. But now it seems like you don't even have to fire. He's gonna be waiting for us to show though, I'm pretty sure. I hope the Panther 2 actually gets up there and does something. We could do the same. We have a pretty decent depression.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
We are actually Ah, he's pushing. He's pushing up. His mistake. His mistake. He just had to wait. I was gonna come for him. The PT is still roaming around. Do not like that at all. Still hasn't died. I managed to have a kill even. It's gonna be towards going towards B. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I can get a good vantage point to get him. Our planes are gonna try something. Oh, and there we go. The BT-7 is just kicking ass. Oh, there he is. Don't turn right. Too low, or maybe I turned. Couldn't see him. I just saw him for a second. Maybe if I progress here, I'm gonna be able to catch him. I just don't think something like that should be able to run around, and I get punished for it. By like, the worth of taking this backup is all contingent now on our team getting A back, which they won't if you look at how the distribution is. These three guys, yeah, okay, they are dying. How does it look? It's gonna be a quick loss. Yeah, we don't have enough people to keep the battle going. I just feel like, I mean, German teams on big maps, they're just too passive. Yes, we have heavy, sluggish tanks, but look at this. How passive are you? It's just, they don't read the game, and if you don't have a fast vehicle, you need to read the game better than that. You cannot afford to make a positional and locational mistake. This guy here, he made like a completely useless choice by coming here. And them all rushing from F after having capped A and going for B, again, wrong choice. It just didn't go well. The way we approached in the beginning, we cleared out the C flank, then we went for C, we got killed unfortunately by a plane, then we were just trying to get out of the spawn and didn't do much. But it is always, to me, a big deal if your team, I mean, at least if 50% of the people involved know what they're doing, know what they have to do. That makes a big difference. I think elevation mechanism may help us, but filters as well. Wow, they have actually crammed a lot of acceleration behind these. Look at that, 2.5 and 2 times 1.2, so that's almost 5 seconds reduction to acceleration. It's gonna be a beast, this thing. We got filters on the M36, that is great. We don't need any of these APCR shells, they are really just gonna come in the way. I think I want to have crew replenishment, may help out with the M36 in the long run. What kind of map this time? Tunisia. With Tunisia, there's one problem. I could try and do some fast. I could actually try and do some fast flanking in town. I may get unlucky. It depends on the BR. I'm gonna have to take a look. Ooh. Okay. This is something also I don't get. I mean, light tanks can have a spawn cost that goes from 70 to 110. This thing gets 150. It's the same as basically, and I'm having a look here. The same again goes, no, yes, it's the same as a medium tank. So it's classified as a light tank, but it gets the spawn points from a medium tank. We are top PR, so I'm taking it out. I'm taking it out already. I'm a bit delayed. I would have preferred spawning on this road and not on the sand nearby. I would have actually helped me to get out of the spawn. Oh, I haven't seen one of these in forever. Hands of 470. Okay, We spawned so far in the back. There's so many different spawn positions in this spawn area, and we drew the short straw. But we're gonna get there. Once we are in town, the speed should pick up even further. Ooh, don't get me and don't spot me. Not sure if I got spotted. I don't think so. The icon on the lower didn't show up, lower left corner. Still, we could have some M18s. That can be a problem. For sure have some M18s. Oh, the Comet didn't have to break. That's a 5.3 as well. You got lucky. You got incredibly lucky. I didn't expect anyone to go as far out, or if it would be an M18, and that's a bit more bouncy. That thing isn't going so fast, so he can actually afford to. I mean, he's gonna be pretty stable. That's his advantage. We're gonna continue forcing our way through A. We have to help out all of these useless Tiger 1s. I'm saying they are, because they haven't pushed out. I mean, they're all just scared. Like everyone who's playing a Tiger 1, but the thing is so strong, as long as you angle. But people don't know how to angle yet. They have never learned how to angle, and that's why they think they get the Tiger 1, they think it's very strong, and then and of course I got my gun breach, so I was like, why isn't he firing? So I'm gonna hide. Now that's the Comet again. I'm gonna have to get up here. Just so that we can be a bit hidden and repair. Yeah, I'm dead. Like, not a single one is gonna help me out. There's the M41 back there. Next shot's gonna go into my gunner, and I'm dead. That wasn't even a main shot. Main shot, though, was it? Yes, it was. Oh, come on. Seriously, what kind of pussies are you? There's no other term for those kind of players that just hide there and wait. You're behind your captured cap. You're just being a pussy. Get a bit of skill out there, just a little bit. Right, let's try it again. This was like the worst game I've had in the FIAT and in the M36, especially while being down tiered. Got unlucky with the Comet in the beginning, and then it's just, you have so many Tigers and none of them is actually leading the push, and that's, I don't understand it. Have a heavy tank, use it, learn how to use it. There's plenty of tutorials to teach you how to angle if you don't know how to do it. Besides, it's pretty straightforward, just show a bit of your side and less of your front, and you get better armor for that. That's basically the tutorial done. Get the Berlin. We can use the FIAT again here very, very well if we're quick enough. But now we're fully up tiered, and again we get penalized with the spawn points, which is ridiculous. This is either a light tank or it isn't. Give it the proper spawn points. I mean, I don't care about those 30 spawn points and stuff. Yeah, that's so thoughtful. Thank you. I really needed to be at 90 degrees to my path, you know. War Thunder spreading the salt since 2013. Got just 2 Fiats, I think. Yeah. Why didn't I spot that guy? The problem with this turret is not quick enough, but I can do kind of an MGing of it. I don't want to attack him from this side because my gun is stronger. I mean, I cannot aim completely downwards. He's looking here though. I'm worried. Is he? What happened to him? Did he die? Oh, he's there. I can't aim more upwards. Seriously. M56 died. So I need to aim front now. Oh, okay, so this is okay. Whenever you're 90 degrees to your tank with your gun, you can neither aim upwards, so it's the back part then that gets blocked by this thing. I just don't feel it's that penalizing, but they made it like it's a huge hitbox here that really limits your movement with the cannon. The subsequent one, the R3, the 6.7 version, doesn't have it, so that's an advantage that I'm looking forward to have, that and having the second gun. Oh, we have more than one dude. Come on. Oh, still reloading that spotting ability. Black Panther is there. Not just a cap. We need to get some kills. Yeah, got a chariot here. Ooh, there's someone close by here. See if we can help out. Ooh, Type 61. Is that one he was shooting at? No. Get the gun up, get the gun up. Driver cannon, barrel cannon, breach. That's all I ever wanted. Yeah, that's not gonna help you out, mate. You've been spotted. You've been shot. Love these drive-throughs. Okay, now I think there's someone up here on the left. It sounds like I'm hearing something, but this thing, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get up this coastline. Oh. Got two friends of ours there. I'm dead. So dead. Yeah. That guy wasn't even looking here. He was looking upwards, and then he just turns his gun. Alright, we're gonna take the BF-109. That's the thing. I think I need to take this approach with the Fiat as just the same as I had with the Firefly. Like, if you're not sure you can fire without getting killed, don't take the shot. I was also a poor shot on the Centurion anyway. If the FV wouldn't have gotten me, the Centurion would have. But it has been really a long time since I've seen any allied planes flying around. I guess those who do well need to die at some point. If they don't, then there's no planes around, right? Let's see if we can find some light targets, like another M56. Why did he crash? Oh, T-95. Still an enemy plane. Is there an enemy AA or something? What do we got here? It's a big tank, something armored. Yeah, this thing doesn't recover that well from the dive, so we need to pay attention not to get too close to the ground. That Panther 2 may actually get this Fleet Centurion or FV if we spot it. No enemy plane, we don't get that many shots. So this is gonna be just us spotting and waiting for our team to do something. Oh my god, we are second without having done anything of any significance in this game. That is what tells me my team is underperforming. Come on, Tiger. If you don't get that guy, yeah, he's not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Those two heavy tanks weren't even noticing he was there. The ASU had to get him. Oh, that's just to me a sign of really, really bad players. Okay, we got that one spotted. Those don't deserve to have these high tier tanks. They need to go back down really, really low. If you don't see even that, like a chevron on the map, we got an M18. Yeah, this thing doesn't recover well. We need to get a bit more altitude. Try and get back at it. I can see him still in the window in the darkness. Some flaps. I do prefer the G55, I must admit. Yeah, he is trying to bring me down. He knows I'm coming for him. Oh wow, this thing doesn't like to turn at all.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
We got only the commander. Oh, that's rubbish. Let's go back around. Let's see where he has moved. He's continuing. He's driving forwards. He's there. He knows I'm coming after him now. The problem with our shells is that they are not as well performing as the Italian planes are, because there's no explosive in them. So we are not. Yeah, he's replenishing his commander. I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing. Okay, we got one, but you need to really come in from quite high to actually get those crew members, because you need to hit them straight on. You cannot get that same explosive effect you actually have when you're using the Italian shells. Yeah, he's trying to keep me at bay, but yeah, that's two more guys. So his crew replenishment is gone now, so he cannot also use his machine gun anymore. He's advancing and moving away. The T-44-100, I don't know what he's waiting for. He's like already good to go for his flank. Finally. Right, we have very little shells. Case could be made to just go back. I think it's not going to be very enticing gameplay. But we may actually talk about some of the potential leaks. Well, it's not really leaks. I mean, there was a list leaked about a year ago of vehicles that were likely to be released for War Thunder, and that included a lot of the tier 6 tanks and also a few planes. So there was the F-100D, which came out. That one was on that list. There was the no, the, what's it called? The MiG-19, the PT, which came out, and there were also the F3, an American tank, plane, jet, and the, what was the other one? I think it's the MiG-21, but I'm not sure. But right now, apparently, they have found in the file. Okay, we got an enemy plane following us. We just don't have enough shells, so we're gonna land still, and then we're gonna engage it. But we're gonna be aware he's there. So yeah, more jets coming out, more jets for, or could be coming out for US and Russia. So landing flaps, oh, asymmetric flap extension. That's okay. We don't need them. Gonna use the rest of our gun. Slow down. What? I'm flying up again. He's coming, yeah. Hey, get him. The wyvern is out. Oh my god. This thing takes forever to break. Alright, I gotta come really slower with the BF-109. That's a lesson learned as well. So this is the thing I actually enjoy in War Thunder, I must say. And that's why a lot of people don't like stock. And obviously things like FE and parts, that's the biggest offender for stock, and especially when you're lacking top shell, when you're lacking the engines. So that's the problem with stock. But a stock tank is always a new tank, and to me the same applies to planes. Is always something that handles differently, that needs to be played differently, and that to me therefore is interesting. So we have an enemy plane right in front there. And there are two topics. I mean, okay, I'm going to take the time to actually talk about it. Two topics that I've been bringing up in the forums, and that to me I think are a bit the big reason why the grind at rank 6 is so hard and so how it weighs so much on people. And the first thing is because they added rank 6 without adjusting any of the vehicle modifiers for RP. Okay, the Arado is taking all of the heat. We are coming in low. Maybe the Arado was too fast. They didn't continue. We could have gotten some half heads on here. I'm gonna try and get this on the left. He seems to be closer. I do not know what it is. P-47. Alright. The other one is turning in though. Bombs. Okay, that's one gun. F6 now, the P-47 is right behind me. Okay, he's engaging ground targets. Maybe we can get it still before the game is over. Come on, push these engines. What I like about this engine is that it doesn't overheat as easily as other BF-109s. Ah, no. Didn't manage. And these shells lack a bit of oomph, but it might be the fact that there might be still a lot of training rounds in there. Didn't do too bad. 2,000 points on this. We unlocked the M26, and the FIAT got barely anything, but because it was a loss. So for a loss, actually, for the plane, that's quite a lot. Yeah, next on is the R3, and we're definitely going to play more of the FIAT. So the first thing, maybe, well, now I cannot show it anymore, but like, you know how every vehicle has a modifier, for SL and RP. SL is a bit more like performance based, I guess that's how they went for it. But for the RP multiplier, you can see it. The higher you go in VR, the higher that RP modifier rewards you, and it stagnates at 7.3 or 7.7, I think, for 400%. I think 400% because I have premium, so it would be 200%. So basically you get the 2 times multiplier just from reaching 7.7. Now I'm pretty sure that was the case originally because that was the last vehicle. So it was kind of like, hey, you've reached it this far, you get double the amount of RP. Fair enough. Now the problem is that they left it there and then it sticks like that. It just, every single subsequent VR you go up, the reward multiplier is the same. So whilst up until 7.7, every new vehicle that you go higher, you actually get more RP for it. So you get also that feeling of progression because things cost more, but that RP boost compensates for it. But then you hit 7.7 and any tank after that, you don't get that extra reward. So you are gaining at the same rhythm as a 7.7 game tank and having that much higher costs. So that's the first thing that is kind of wrong, and that makes you feel like progression feels off and tougher at rank 6 than the other. And the second thing is that at rank 6 they decided to make every single vehicle in rank 6 have the same module upgrade costs. So for one rank 1, rank 2, rank 3 and 4 of modules, each has their own specific costs, total cost, and that's the same for every single vehicle at rank 6, be it 8.0 vehicle, be it 9.0 or 10.0. And it only varies depending on how many modules are in each. I was thinking I was hearing something. Oh no, he shot through. What kind of shell did he have? How did I get to see the kill cam? Well, he's gonna get a revenge kill, that's for sure. But I mean, if he had a heat shell, that bush should have stopped it. So I don't know what shell he had, but he saw me. That's the problem. Maybe if I would have continued driving, but I'm gonna finish him off. But he's not gonna make anything more, or did he? Yeah, he got Tiger 2. Come on, Tiger 2. For reals, and he's even that far. What is he doing there, Tiger 2? What is he trying to achieve? You have a slow armored tank. You don't flank. Learn how to play, people. Just learn how to play. You want to flank, get something else. Don't get the Tiger 2 into the game. Yeah, there's the F56. Okay, we're gonna go up because he's hiding from us. I don't care. I'm gonna come flat at you, man. You're not gonna make another kill. Even if my plane crashes and collapses, I don't care. Darn it. When you tilt, that's what happens. But I can actually still get the kill now if my team doesn't get it. Seriously? My team still died to that M56. You can't kill it with MGs. You're aware of that, right? Are you aware you can kill that thing with MGs? Where is it? It's tracked somewhere. I did track it. Did he die? No. Finally, someone actually got it. Was he that far out? Oh my god. This is not okay. That M56 did way too much damage on our team. Okay, I'm not gonna make myself notice. Oh, there's someone else on C. I'm gonna go help out there. I did absolutely nothing and I'm first. I just don't get how that's possible. He has a stabilizer, I'm dead. My god, how did he screw that up? How did he do that?
Attention to the designated grid square. Roger that.
I don't know if that tank destroyer knows I'm here. I do know he's there. I think it's another M56. Enemy plane coming for the revenge. We need AAs. We do need we need whirlwinds. Oh, but he did crash. That's brilliant. If I only could see it. It's moving. Moved out of the detection field, but it's still there. Wow, isn't that far off? Okay, it was then 50, it was Nontos, very well. Let's reward that, a good action from our teammates.
Roger that.
Two other enemy planes, not good. Still have an MG, we only lost our machine gunner, so that's good. We can actually still fend them off a bit if they end up coming for us.
Attention to the map.
Save my ammo for when it matters.
Attention to the map.
It's just okay, they're gonna engage the MiG. Maybe this one's coming.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Allied forces have captured the zone.
Nope, doesn't seem interested. Alright, very well. We need to defend A now. They still have a lot of vehicles up. Oh, there's an enemy jet. Darn. So we're gonna go to this town, or this kind of...
Attention to the map. Keep the pressure on.
Oh.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I don't know if he saw me. He did not. I'm hearing something, I don't know. This is a T-44. Okay, we're gonna go low, and then we're gonna try and have a bit more central approach to the map. What I was saying, so the first thing that makes you frustrated is the lack of increase until maybe 250% would be, until 10.0 would be fair, I'd say. And then the fact that every single tank has the same costs of modules. And to me it should be, it's an 8.0, well then things should cost a bit less than a 10.0, because right now there's no incentive to go for anything. Where did that shot come from? Looks like an enemy tank is behind. It looked like a shot, was it? Or not. They are not turning around, so maybe I was just mistaken here. But yeah, to me it just feels like you reach rank 6 and you're gonna go for the Abrams because you can. Because that's the thing, it costs the same to unlock than any other tank, even 8.0 T95E1. Ooh, that was not a bad try. So it costs the same to unlock. Spading it costs exactly the same in modules. It gives you the exact same amount in modified RP gain, and I think maybe the only thing you wouldn't go for it is repair costs, maybe, and the cost to purchase it. But other than that, you're at the top of the food chain. You're gonna make way more RP than with anything else. So to me, it just doesn't make any sense. They should reduce the costs of those things. think that guy got killed. Yeah, I got killed just as I shot him. What about the left hand side? T-44 shooting at something. Question is, what is he shooting at? What is he getting shot at?
Attention to the designated grid square.
He's getting shot at.
Attention to the map.
Question is, what was shooting at him? M50 and an M26. But I think the M26 might have been targeting that T44. The M50 might be the one that is somewhere left. Yeah, that's the one that's showing up on the minimap. That's the M50. Or the M50 is the one behind us as well. I'm lost. Like, how hard can it be to kill whatever is there? There's like 2 guys next to it. I'm not gonna move to do your job for you guys. That, oh, okay, it was a Taurus. So the M50 is the one right in front here. M26 must be somewhere on the left hand side, so I don't know, I'm gonna give a random warning there. I'm gonna have a look at finding that M50 before the game's over. It would be the M50, I would be going for A now. Or I would be camping where I was at, waiting for more food to get at me. I don't know. These little buggers will be extremely hard to see. Maybe it went there, maybe that's the one that's getting shot at right now. Well, it doesn't seem like anyone was interested in going for A. So that's GG, I think. Yeah, there we go. Right, not my best game. By a long shot, actually. But we got something done. M36, wow, 3,000 points. Did we do that well with it? I don't think so. I feel like maybe we got one capture and a couple of kills. Yeah. Right, let's get the FIAT to really redeem itself in this game. So really, I think War Thunder should have a look at tier rank 6 again, like especially for those nations who have so many tanks at rank 6. And that's US, that's USSR mainly, maybe a little bit of Germany, but not that big of an extent. And it should look at the BRs and maybe make progression and spading of lower BR vehicles, even if they are at rank 6, a bit more approachable. So I think we're gonna go for A, especially because we can get the road to go to A, because otherwise in the snow this thing is going to collapse. It's not going to be going very quickly, so going for B and C is going to cost us. If we would have swung the other side, totally would have gone for B, because it's less open. But we only really have one road option here, and that's going for A, so once we're on it, we should be getting some speed, and this guy's going to be right in front of us, instead of, we have gone like just a few more seconds. I don't know why people like to shoot allies. It's like wasting a shell, you know? And if it's a shell that isn't even the stock one, you actually have to spend money for it. You know, silver lines. And then people complain, oh, I cannot make enough silver lines. Well, stop shooting at your allies. Use it when it actually matters and when you can get silver lines back for it. We're gonna be all alone in A, that's pretty sure, except maybe for some 5.3s. Were we top PR? Yes, we were top PR. Again, defending the spawn points of a medium tank, although we are a light tank, so it's just a half-baked tree. As always, we already know what Gaijin is capable of doing, what it ends up doing. We got the first guy. Want to spot him? Wow. The moment I'm in the snow, I'm basically dead meat. I like the reverse speed on this. It's brilliant. Where can I go here? It's not on the map, but there's a road here. I'm gonna take it. Cannot forget, I cannot really aim 90 degrees right. So I'm gonna have to face things that I want to engage. Ooh. I don't know. I'm a bit undecisive here on what to do. I think I got my calling now though. I'm gonna follow this road. I'm gonna try and reach those heavies from the back. Hopefully nobody saw me. Hopefully no T-29s. Maybe not be any T-29s. With top BR, so there shouldn't be any actually. Yeah, these guys I can handle. If my gun doesn't take forever to get, so I don't know. That turret is how much? At an angle I could do well. Yeah, like so. Sure, I can fire without being seen. Okay, we're gonna go up here. We're losing A. Didn't see who actually killed whoever was next to A, so to know what kind of tank to expect when I would get there. Okay, we got some guys here. Let's go take care of it. I don't want to fire at this guy first, because there's another one here. Oh, M18. He's past where it would be a threat for me though. And I think the one that was here that would have been a problem is dead. That was the heavy tank. And take that. Scout it again, and then we'll go. I'll do it. Nice. Sending artillery my way. Don't like that. Let's go and try and find an M18. Maybe we should actually capture C. Shouldn't have too much. Although, maybe just uncapping it, because there's an enemy plane. Got a friendly plane though. Heavy tank on the left. Going for that first. T-34, 85 as well. The Tiger was facing this corner. But this quadrant. That's the T-34. I didn't get the driver, set him on fire, but not enough to satisfy me. Let's go for the front now. Good. Now the heavy tank. The reload is so slow on these, which is my biggest grief with it. I guess if it would be just a better reload, it would be that much better of a tank. Okay, I don't know if That'll work. That'll work beautifully, actually. Time to go for C. There's that M18 that should be still roaming around, but... Oh yeah, enemy plane. That's the thing that'll get you in the FIAT. It's gonna be the plane. We're gonna finish the C2, maybe just to get the bombs on the BF-109. We'll take that one out. Post-bomb jump destroys the atmosphere. Oh, we got the BF-109 already. Oh, there's also a P-47 somewhere. Yeah, I see 2 planes. That BF-109 may be doing a good bait. I see the other plane on the left. I'm gonna take some altitude. I'm gonna go heads on. Okay, that'll do. I'm gonna be diving really quick again. Cannot forget that. These shells are incredibly inefficient. Shouldn't be able to climb after me. Flaps. We're gonna kill this in that P-47. There's 2 enemy planes. Got this yak. Making me turn. Going up. Oh, come on, man. Like, if my tail would have been my front, I would have been able to shoot under him and get a kill there. But we can actually come back in the C205, which is gonna be a better dogfighter than the BF-109. I'm not really satisfied with this plane, I must admit. I've never been a fan of the BF-109s. They're very good climbers, they're very good in RB air, but where agility is king is here in the ground. We got 3 enemy planes. That's gonna be a pain. But we got the better shells now, we got the better mobility. Should be able to do something, if only 1 kill. At least that. I think it's gonna be this one. Yep. That's what you do when you got great shells. Brilliant. That's what I would have expected with the first dive with the BF-109, but those shells are... I think it's because they are kind of stocked still. Yeah, you're gonna try. You don't have the energy. He's gonna stall. Come on. How did he get that many hits on his stall? I cannot even turn into him if I'd like to. Okay, we're gonna do the kitties thing, which is to actually get back to... And he got like everything he needed to get me in the end. The engine, yeah, which is now black, and I'm not gonna get any speed anymore, and then lift for me to not be able to do my turns. There we go. He got everything he needed in what was essentially a stall, and where I'm pretty sure he was not even near me with the shots. Okay, we're gonna take the M36 out. We're gonna win still? Because they have only planes with no ground? And there's someone there. Oh, it could still win, but how would someone be there and not have captured B though? That we're gonna follow the Panther. He was the one that actually warned us about that. But the planes are eventually gonna try and come get me. Once they see there's an M36. Hello, Russia. How's it going? The overseas comrade try to do honor to the Pasta tanks, but it doesn't always work as well, because you comrades on the Russian team, the USSR team, have all of the good tools, and a lot of the people who don't have it actually tend to do this. So why is he looking left? Did you see something? He already like mentioned there was something. I don't want to go and hunt some ghosts, so I'm gonna let him do that if he wants to. I want to make sure we win this game, so I want to capture B. People get C, we're gonna go for what matters. Yes, stay there. I don't see any tracks which would indicate whatever the Panther was looking for. We're gonna take the higher ground just because we get some extra trees to cover us up. That's BTR. That looks dead. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was dead. Oh, there it is. That's why you get the trees. So you're a bit hidden. Okay, let's go for B. I think he must have been the only one. Yeah, there's 3 guys left. Do not know if they still have planes. I'd assume so. Hear them. Or it's an ally plane. This 43 gone. Right. I think we're gonna turn this around. Wow, that Yak Panther got 9 kills. Oh yeah, but he's top BR. That's gonna be a lot. I mean, a lot of tanks are gonna struggle getting through his upper front plate. So I think that's the reason why he's done a great job. Once we've captured, we're gonna try and move on. Just keep this approach defended. We're not gonna go for C. We're not gonna go for A. And please comment in the channel if you also think it's strange that it is A, C, B. Yep, enemy plane. .47. We are still up and running. That's great. Where did he go? Too much snow! Cannot see. He's gonna be back. Oh, there he is. There. It's not coming for us. He's gonna crash.
Thank you very much. Roger that.
Got some hits. It's very hard to see the tracers through the snow. Trust me, it's not just the stream quality. In the game, it's really, really hard to see because of all the snow. We're gonna have to defend this for a long time though, still, because they had so much. That's an ally destroyed turret, I'd say. But did we get the kill actually on the P-47? Yeah, we did. Okay, well, I'll take that. That thing must be dead, no? Yeah. Alright, I think it's gonna be a victory. I mean, 1 guy left. Oh, is he in the Yak? Did he just get the kill now? Well, he's not gonna. He could try and land on A. Ooh. Yeah, good thing he didn't see me. I'm the one he wanted to be shooting at, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what he does. Let's survive that run and give him some hits. There he is. Turn into tank. He's losing oil, I think. Trying to get a tall approach, but this is being very, very slow. That was bound to miss, but at least, yeah, get to enjoy trying to hit a Yak 3P. Red acrobat. I don't know. That was a tad too low. He's not going for me anymore. Although he could get a potential kill. He's really not going for me. He just wants to shoot at the panda. Maybe it was a panda that killed him? And he wants to get a revenge. Yeah, but it's just gonna be just this until the end, unfortunately. That's the beauty of War Thunder, thinking that one single plane can still turn the tide of the game, you know, instead of actually saying, wait, there's only planes up? Well, let's triple the ticket bleed. Why not? I mean, he's basically useless, and it's just clogging us all in. I mean, right now, the only advantage that you get is that you get more RP just by sticking around. That's the only advantage. Just because the game lasts longer and you get more RP. It used to be worse before because you wouldn't even get rewarded for just sitting here and J'ing out. Yeah, he's out of ammo, he's not coming back, and the game is gonna be over. I hope you enjoyed watching this stream. If you did, leave a like, and if you're not a subscriber yet, please consider doing it. It will help out the channel. And let me know what you thought about the Italian tanks. If you want to see more of this, if you want to see some other nation, and I'll bring it to you on the channel. Have a great evening. This was Lumi. Bye.